Always ensure that you're properly grounded before working on any electronic component. Prevent ESD damage.
Gather your tools to start your iPhone repair. You'll first shut the iPhone off, wait for it to completely shut off, and then you'll remove your SIM card. I do this with a paper clip, inserting it into the small hole in the SIM card slot. Push that in, and the small holder will pop out as such, and you can just pull that out. To remove the glass, you'll remove the two Phillips screws that are on the bottom and push down on a suction cup onto the glass and gently pull straight up on the glass, and that will lift the bottom of the front cover up. Then we want to remove the ribbon cables that are attached on the top. There are three cables altogether, two that are plugs and one in a ZIF connector, which you can just lift the little tab and the front cover will just completely remove. Once you have the cover off, you can set the phone off to the side and remove the Phillips screws that hold the LCD onto the front chassis. Set these screws off to the side so you don't lose them. And they're all the same, so it doesn't matter which order you take them out or whichever you put them in. You'll also want to remove the protective tape that is attached to the side of the phone. Just set that someplace handy so you can reattach it once you're complete. Be careful with this silver part, as it is the LCD that displays the images on the phone, so you want to try to prevent any fingerprints or anything from getting on this. I would get some sort of anti-dust cloth or whatnot to sit this on while you're working on the phone. You just slide that out from the broken piece of glass and you'll have the frame which holds the digitizer. The frame is plastic, so use a little bit of caution when you're removing the glass from this. The easiest way to loosen the adhesive is to heat the glass with a hairdryer. Now be careful, heating this with a hairdryer is going to get the glass hot, so when you grab onto it, it's going to be warm or hot. Depending on the power of the hairdryer will determine how long you have to do this. You'll have to use your own judgment. You can give it a try. If anything still seems to be quite sticky, heat it up a little bit more. One key aspect of this is the button, the home button, is attached to the plastic chassis. So when removing the glass, be sure that you press down on the button so that it stays with the plastic chassis. If not, you could potentially rip the home button cable, as it is very, very, very small. Started this out, I used just a screwdriver to work my way under the glass to create a little gap so I could use the bigger spudger to open this up. Once you get a gap started, I use the bigger spudger to pry the glass away from the plastic chassis. Work your way around the bottom side and the edges, again being very careful of the home button and the ribbon cable that it is attached to. Once you get the space in the front, you can see the adhesive. and then work the glass away from the chassis to completely remove the glass. Again, being careful, this is glass, and if it was to crack, it could cut your skin, and any fragments, if they were to get into your eye, could cause damage, so always be careful. And you slowly lift the glass away from the plastic frame. The top is just the adhesive. There are no wires or anything that you really need to watch out for. So pry the glass away from the frame. And once that's done, you can discard the glass. I used a small screwdriver to scrape away any of the broken fragments. As you can see, the bottom corner was cracked on this phone. So just removing the small bits of glass and cleaning off any excess adhesive.